that's what I'm using now for. I'm using it. Gonna get Bobby up front with Kane by look on things in the end.
I've been playing a lot of Red Dead with.
And hello everybody, welcome to European Formula Racing round number 16, and it's the final race of the season. We are at Brazil. Let's get ready to go. Pretty much fight for second is underway for the championship. Wallington needs to get 12 points on Dark, and Dark's not here. Ferrari won the Constructors, already done. Quadro's already won the Drivers' Championship, that is done. Fight for second in the championship and for fourth with Albini fighting with Paul Beast. He's not here, so it's going to be Albini, Schumacher and Flavor, I think, fighting for fourth, fifth and sixth. Wellington has a qualifying ban, he served it. Albini's first car on track. We are missing Air Max, is the only car that's not here. Albini can start the first lap time in the McLaren. Let's see what he can pose. I can't remember what we were looking for last time. I think it's... What are we doing? Sevens, I think we're looking at? Is it sevens? No, eights. Sevens and eights. I don't know what the weather forecast is for the race either. Overcast qualifying though. Jeff, have you include your audio, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, it's raining. So, rain has already started to fall in qualifying.
Oh, so yeah, these first laps are going to be crucial.
This is probably might even just be pole already. And it could be job done. Disabled, there you go then.
That's Albini on pole now.
More than likely, Ferrari spun, and that is going to be Schumacher who's facing the wrong way. Red Bull of Callum is just coming on the corners as well. Allied's going to be in second, provisionally as it stands. Literally there's a load of cars coming, but the thing is, though, the whole third sector is going to be wet, so this is going to be qualifying done for about half the grid, if not more. Franz is not going to start very well, nor is Flavour. Wallington has got a qualifying ban, but looks like he's going to out-qualify somebody maybe. Oh, we got Franz in a wall. Coming out the pit lane. Callum 111-200.
And with Schumacher's around right at the entrance to pit lane. Right on the race line,
Yeah, Alicio got the missing. And Alicio sets a 12.6. Shikari posts a 112.4, goes to 4th. Mantic is the last car that's on a lap, that's on dries, apart from outlap of Franz, but Franz is pretty much in trouble there. 13.264 for Mantic. And that's probably close to qualifying being done for 6 cars.
And it's just Shikari's spawn coming out the center assist.
What does he do? Is he having fun over here? Yeah.
Oh,
No,
and there goes the Haas of Elysion. Elysion just lost the back end. They are spinning out everywhere. Callum spun around in sector 2.
Yeah, so Franz and Shikari both no front wings. You two, Flavour, but thing is, qualifying is pretty much done. It's raining and half the grid have set lap times on dries. Allied's in a wall, so both Mercedes are done now. But they've all set laps and they ain't going to beat it anyway, so yeah. Anyway, actually on track, yeah, this Schumacher's down Inters. This might not be 16 minutes of qualifying, so...
Pretty easy pole there for Albini today.
Yeah. As I say, to be fair, Flavour, what is the weather forecast for the race? Just can you give me a percentage of what the weather's saying, please? Well, Schumacher's on lap now. On the Inters, so he'll be looking probably around about, well, what, 19, 20 probably? I would say. It's normally about 10 to 15 seconds off. I'm not actually 100% sure because I haven't done any wet racing around here yet. Can't remember if no accident was dry, wasn't it?
Oh, it had that, like, maybe 4 laps where it sprinkled there, and
Oh yeah, it did, didn't it?
it didn't exactly go to Inters completely.
Yeah. Well, it went fast. It was Inters for a split second in the race, yeah, but we didn't really get a chance to see it in quali. Pace-wise, yeah. Yeah, we had literally like we went dry and then rain for like 30 seconds. Well, about 2-3 minutes, but it was enough to have to go to Inters for them 3 laps. Yeah, so Schumacher across the line. It's gonna be like an 18. Oh, it is a 19. Oh, 18-9. Q7. So Franz's next car out on track on a lap. Flavour's down the pit lane. Albini's also gone out a lap on the Inters as well. So I'm wondering if it is rain forecast for the race then. If some of them are going out on Inters, so I wonder if there is rain forecast for the race. Callum's retired. So, no, the race is dry apparently.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm surprised that many people got out and back out into them, to be fair. Right, Franz in 8th. A moment without a lap time. So if he can get into the low, if he can beat 18.9, he'll jump somebody, which he will. Yeah, it's 8.17.2, well, 17.199, P7. So what did Albini do on his into run? Let's have a look. 16.794. So into the dry is pretty much about 8 seconds then. Not actually as bad as what some tracks are actually. I'm sure they're normally about 10 seconds on most of the tracks. Right, so I've went into the pits, and I believe Franz is invalidated yet, so... Normally those second and third laps faster though on the inters. They was out on track as well and about that. Problem is as well, is also is that if the race is dry, then it's going to be people on dry setups in the wet as well. Because you can change your front and that lot in your tyres and stuff, but you can't change the rear. Otherwise you'd have a high rear for the race. So Franz got 6/10 faster there, but invalidated. Oh, he's lucky not to invalidate that. In real life that wouldn't have counted. That would have been invalidation. But yeah, not really much going on at the moment. We've got Franz on lap, Flavor on lap, as well as out lap for Schumacher. Everyone else has done or retired. Alright, noise. Right, let's see what Franz does is across the line. We'll go on board with Flavor through the first sector. They'll be going through the middle of the second sector, being on board with him. And across the line for Franz. Does he improve? He does, to a 16.952. Man's retired now, so everyone that's set dry laps have all retired. Pretty much these three cars are fighting for pretty much 7th, 8th and 9th. Taylor sets a 17.028. Schumacher's on lap, he's 8/10 up, going through the third sector, through second, sorry, into third. And Schumacher jumps to 7th with a 16.635. Everyone else on a lap. Well, it looks like he's still going around. Oh, and there goes Franz into the wall, and that's his qualifying done. Well, that lap done anyway. Neither of these two cars are on laps. Just checking if Air Max is in online. No. So, nope. Just making sure. 4 minutes left. Franz is out of the final corner. Flavor's retired as well, so we're just down to Schumacher and Franz now. Franz is in the pit lane. And he's retired as well, so we're just down to Schumacher with 2 minutes to go. His best lap time was a 16.635. Good luck to you too, Flavor. Schumacher's 10th up. Going to be a 16.5. 16.4. 3.4 P7 for him. He's improved though, he's improved by 2/10, but stays in 7th. So Albani's on pole with a 108.945. Everyone pretty much from 1 to 6 all set lap times on dries before the rain really hit, and then everyone else behind did have to set their laps on inters. So Albani's on pole, 108.945. Allied second. Third is Callum, 4 is Shikari, 5 is Alicio, 6 is Mantic, 7th is Schumacher, 8 is Franz, 9 is Flavor, 10 is Waddington. Air Max has joined. He needs to get in a lobby and pick his car before this session ends. Schumacher, if you can hear me, please try and let the clock run down so Air Max can try and get in if he can. I'm hoping Air Max gets in. Give him an extra minute to get in. Hopefully he can get in and pick his car, and then he won't have a penalty for next season. Just trying to make sure don't really want people getting penalties at the end of the season, unless they warrant it. He needs to get in. As soon as he picks his car, we'll be able to help. Hopefully. Game, please let him pick a car. And he's in, thank God for that. There you go, Air Max is in. Thank you, Schumacher. Right then. Yeah, we're all trying to work out how he's still alive, but he's still alive with no front wing.
Schumacher looks like he had a fun qualifying.
Oh yeah, we're still working out how he didn't die.
Oh, oh, oh. It was one of those.
They're probably missing something here, but okay. Alright, Albani is on pole, second is Allied, third is Callum, 4 is Shikari, 5 is Alicio, 6 is Mantic, 7th is Schumacher, 8 is Franz, 9 is Flavor, 10 is Air Max, and 11th is Waddington with a qualifying ban.
Keep him separated. Dun, dun, dun.
What have I done here? Right, are you able to run through the standings, please? There is a few fights on there, not many, but there is a few left to do.
Yes. Oh, at the top of the list is our champion, SLR Quattro, with 303 points. Then we have Dark on 200 points, followed by Waddington on 188 points. Old Beast on 149, tied with Albini. We have Flavor in 6th on 147, with Schumacher in 7 on 145. Pelham in 8th on 126, Air Max in 9th on 101. And we have Novati and Prudish Metal both on 94 points, tied for 10th. Then we have Meerkat in 12th on 75 points. Harry Bartram in 13th on 62 points. Elisio in 14th on 56 points. Allied Squire in 15th on 53 points. Active Subset 16th on 51 points. Bjorn 17th on 49 points. Sasha in 18th on 47 points. Little Chaz is tied with Ali for 19th with 38 points. Then we have Fighty with 35 points in 21st. 22nd is CBT Mask on 35 points. 23rd is the Mixo on 32 points. 24th is Drek, 29 points. And we have Fearless Angel and Scalar Sugar in 25th, both on 25 points. 27th, we have Logic on 17 points. 28th, we have Waldo on 7 points. 29th, we have El Zulu on 4 points. And then a 5-way tie for 30th with 0 points. Kaifu, Sweister, Franz, Tootie, and Herbargo. Then in constructors, top of the table, we have Ferrari, 376 points. Alpine in second, 342 points. Williams in third, 296 points. McLaren in fourth on 249 points. Mercedes in fifth, 228 points. Sixth is AlphaTauri, 217 points, followed by Red Bull in seventh on 116 points. We have Haas in 8th on 169 points, Alfa Romeo in 9th on 154 points, and at the bottom of the table we have Aston Martin on 125. I need an oxygen tank after running through the standings.
And as we know, when we did this race on Wednesday, that it is a medium hard or hard medium. And we do know the medium hard is a faster strategy, but Obviously, if you're at the back, it's more harder than medium at the start. Front, Albani on the hards. Then you got Allied, Callum, Shikari on the mediums. Alessio in 5th on hards. And then you got mediums for Mantic, Schumacher, Franz. And then hards for Flavour, Air Max, and Waddington. We'll see, though, at the end. Well, by the time we do the qualifying formation lap. Christ, what's wrong with me?
Dun, 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 dun. I think it's the excitement of the fact that we only have, like, literally 2 more days of this crap game left.
Yeah. Well, formation lap. Probably more to do with I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, only 3 cars, sorry, on mediums. Callum, Antic, and Franz all on mediums, everyone else on hards. And that's one way warm your tyres up Allied in a wall. Lucky there's no damage. Even though it doesn't say formation lap, it is a formation lap. And it is, I believe, 16 laps area on mediums and 20 laps on hards area. I think, or 22 laps on hards and 14 on mediums. It'd be something like that.
The strategy says 16 on the medium.
Yeah, so it'll be between 14 and 16 laps on mediums and then the rest are hards.
Whoa!
And vice versa. That's Albani warming his tyres up. Oh, there we go. There's a strat now. Just come up. Red Bull Callum going around Alessio's car, even though it's invisible on the grid.
Wow. Allied Squire is cockeyed. He is cockeyed in that box.
Alright, 5 laps, 5 lights, and 6 laps left of 2022 F1 game, and it's a good start for Allied. Poor start for Albini.
Great start for Callum.
In contact at the back with Shikari with someone, but he's like on the way. Everyone's there through. Turn 1 and 2 and 3 comfortably, and we're underway. By the back, Franz on the inside. Well, he's now fighting with Waddington, but Waddington stays in P11. Close fights on track are everywhere. Franz is not fighting Waddington. Waddington moves up to P10. Oh, someone's gone the back. There, though, is there damage? There is damage. And it's Flavour, I believe it's got damage. Is it? I can't see.
Allied's around as well.
I'm trying to see if Flavor's got damage. Someone's got damage. Someone in the back of somebody. Allied's around but no damage. Somebody has...
Oh, it's Air Max.
Air Max. Yeah.
Air Max has no wing.
Yeah. Needs to be careful, though, because he has a car on his inside. He has damage. And does get out of the way. Waddington moves up into P7. That's the problem with missing quali, though. That sort of stuff happens. And Max in the pits. And Franz is the closest fight on track with Flavour for P8 and 9. Also on track is Albini with Alessio. Allied spun on turn 3. Wellington on the back of Schumacher for turn 5. Franz now involved in this fight as well, he's just behind.
Flavor looks like he's struggling too, because Schumacher looks like he's struggling because now Flavor's popped into it. Now it's a 4-car fight.
Yeah. Callum fast lap, and Albini's going for a move on Alicio for P2, and what sort of view is that? Here's game. And that's a corner cut there from Albini. But they're trying to make sure there wasn't any contact. Oh, there's a bit of contact there from him and Alicio. But Albini moves up into P2. He does hold on to P2. There you go, he goes up to P2. Alicio's still there. Waddington and Schumacher fighting as well, still going ahead. Waddington's trying to get on the outside. He got a lead racing room, and he didn't. Waddington moves up to P6. Whoa, was it?
Oh, did he have help there?
Got a funny feeling he did. Schumacher's got no front wing, so it looks like it. And that has caused, I think, Franz damage.
Yep. Francis lost his wing as well.
That all stemmed from them not leaving racing room on that, going into that corner before it. And once it was on the outside, got pushed over the corner. MX fast lap 111.558. The problem is, because I'm watching it on this way, I keep looking at the arrows and they go, where's the arrows? And then obviously there's not any.
That is a 5-car fight for the lead now.
That's what I was looking at. I was looking at the deltas, trying to see which one's closest fight. Albini on the back of Callum is the closest fight on track. Then you've got 8 tenths back, 7 tenths is Alicio, then Shikari 7 tenths behind that, Mantic 7 tenths behind that, Waddington is then 6 seconds behind that in 6th. Franz went to hards and Schumacher went to mediums. Callum's under pressure now from Albini. Albini's now 3 tenths behind. Callum's on mediums as well. He's on the back of Shikari as well. That's the closer fight. This one was actually a move, I think. Oh, there's a move for lead as well. Trying to go to the closest battles on track, and there's 2 of them. Albini has the lead. And also Mantic has defending against Shikari. Shikari's on the outside though. Shikari will go into P4. Mantic stays in 5. Trying to keep hold of both of them. There's like multiple fights on track. This one here, and then you've got the fight for 3rd. Alicio has got Shikari and Mantic behind him. Air Max 3-second time penalty. Problem is for Mantic, he's got no ERS. He's got less than the 2 cars in front of him. Alicia's got 16 and Shakari's got 40, and now they're in the DRS train of the one with Callum, near enough. Alicia's just outside though. Shakari's going to look now, I suspect. Yep. In the turn 1. Side by side. Both going to make it, are they? Well, one's on the curb. It's going to open the door to Mantic on the outside. Mantic goes through into 4th. Mantic's going to try and make a move now on Aliso up to 3rd. Could have it as well because he's got the inside line, hasn't he? Yep. And Mantic now up to 3rd. Aliso down to 4. 5 is Shikari. Callum is just staying with Albini, 6 tenths behind Mantic with a 3-second time penalty. First time penalty of the front group as well. An ally's gone. And that could be a safety car. It is a full safety car. That helped the likes of Air Max, Schumacher and Franz.
Callum is boxing.
So, yeah, I'd be surprised if the medium runners, none of them don't, if none of them box, to be fair.
A Mantic stayed out.
It is close to where the hards pull, close to getting to the end now. They can do 22 laps, 23 laps. So there's only like 5 more laps, so it's down to what they can do it. I mean, the safety car's out with 3 laps. So it is possible. Max is in. Right then, so Albini leads at second, Mantic third is Alicio, 4 is Shikari, 5 is Wallington, 6 is Flavour, 7 is Callum, 8 is Schumacher, 9 is Franz, 10 is Air Max, 3 cars on mediums, which is Air Max just gone to a new set of mediums, Schumacher's on 4 lap old mediums, and then Mantic on 8 lap old mediums. Then you've got 8 lap old hards for pretty much half the field, Albini, Alicio, Shikari, Wallington and Flavour. 1 lap old hards for Callum and 4 lap old for Franz. Franz has boxed. What's Franz going on to though? Has he got 2 sets of hards? I wonder. No, he's going to mediums. Right, safety car probably won't be in this lap. They're probably next. Actually, it might, well, if it does come in, it'll be a late call. I think it'll be too late. I think we're going another lap.
Yeah, knowing this game, the safety car would go right in.
Or be out for 30 seconds and then go in.
Yep. Yeah.
That's a Schumacher's box now. That is probably on. He's probably going to hards now because it is literally hard to the end now. Especially in that window. Being able to do it, yeah, it's gone to hards.
Those hards are 3 laps old though.
It didn't have an extra set of hards, but say, I mean, 26 laps, it's 29 laps. Yeah, we're pushing it, but I think he'll still be able to do it. And then you can't probably guess there's probably going to be another safety car, though. But like for the hard runners now, likes of Albini, Alessio, Shakari, Waddington and Flavour, I've got the opportunity now and probably going to softs at the end. Taking these hards to that sort of window where they go to softs at the end. Because they've been out on safety car for 4 laps. Has Alessio just dropped it? He went from 3rd now down to 6th, so I think he's dropped it. Safety car's coming in. Right, Albani does a restart and he's gone. We're back underway. There is people going level at the back here as well, and it's Alessio on Flavour before the line, so it's legal. And Alessio, is he going to go up? They're flying side by side. Flavour's on the inside, Flavour backs out, and it's up to P5 for Alessio. Callum's on the back of Flavour now as well. Also, Jacari's had a run on Mantic, but then so has... Ooh, that's close. They made a little mistake there, and that is Callum. We'll try and hold on to this. He does. Jacari and Waddington on the inside. Jacari backs out of it, and Waddington up to 3rd.
Max sending it. That didn't work.
Oh, Flo's made a little mistake there. That's Air Max up to 7th. Fran's on the inside on the DRS straight.
Where was Air Max going there?
No idea. In the 7th now though, and Fran's in 8th, and then Flavour down at 9 now. Also, Callum's got Alessio, got past Callum. No, it's Callum past Alessio. Alessio's trying to fight back. Going a bit deeper though, and Callum holds on to it. Yep. Or at least on that inside curve, that's brave. Alessio's opened the door to the AlphaTauri of Air Max. Oh, and there's been damage. I think Air Max has just got the back of Franz. Well, Franz got the back of Air Max. Was it Franz? It was. Left end plate's gone. Whoa!
Mercedes gone.
Yeah, and this game's resetting to track, isn't it? Oh. Franz in the pits. For a new front wing needed for for Franz. Mantic on the back of Albini is the closest fight on track. Also, Schumacher's on the back of Flavour. That's another one that's 4 tenths separating them two and 5 tenths separating this one. The lead is separated by 4 cars, 3 cars separated by second. Shikari's just outside that now. Problem is for Mantic, he's literally on the strategy against this one. He's on mediums, yeah, but the problem is he's up against hard runners, and they'll be on mediums at the second half of the race, if not on softs. And now Biney fights back and holds on to the lead. Mantic stays in second. Mantic basically got no ERS, and everyone else has got at least 20%. This is the fight for the race lead. Saying that Mantic's 3 seconds is going to hurt him a lot as well, because there's not a load of penalties that are going to come around here, really. It's only really the first 3 corners that are penalty central for time penalties. And no one's quite close enough to do anything. Schumacher and has passed Flavour. Alicia's just dropped it. I think he's just dropped it the same place he dropped it just now. He's back underway. Trying to see that damage, but yeah, Franz 110.629. Alicia's in the pit lane. And he's retired in the pit lane, so he's going to start the new season with a qualifying ban. Remember, all bans carry over to the new game. Shikari on the back of Waddington on the inside at turn 1. Waddington will be inside for turn 2. And Waddington holds on to it. And that's the problem though. Alicia's AI cars come back out on track. God for that, on the left hand side. But that's why we don't allow retiring in the pit lane.
Good thing they weren't side by side coming out of the center S's.
Yeah. That's the issue I have with it. That's why they don't allow it forward, is because we've had it so many times where an AI car has done that.
Mantic is all over the gear.
And 110.472, fast lap of the race. Wallington on the inside of Mantic. Mantic has been pushed out, so Mantic has to back out. And Mantic down 2-3. He's going to lose position to 4 now if he's not careful, and he holds on to it though. There he goes then, Mantic's in the pits. We're down to 9 cars, and we've got still got a 4-way fight for the lead, but now it's Callum involved in this now, with Mantic in the pit lane and boxed. McCallum, remember though, might be able to get those tyres to the end, so if he can, then he could be a chance of this race win here. Flavor's still on the back of Schumacher as well. That is the other fight for 6 and 7. Half a second separates them, and Callum on the back of Shikari for 4 and 3. Also Wallington's on the back of Albini. That's half a second separate them. Wallington in the back of Albini. Albini's got 27% ERS. Wallington's got 11 to 9. And Albini is in the pit lane, so he's boxing early. So that's a little bit early there as well, actually, for the mediums. Saying that, Shikari's in as well, so both P1 and P3, 4, 3 in the pit lane. Where are they going to come out to? They're going to come out before or after Mantic. Should be before, and Mantic's going to be in trouble as well because they'll both be on mediums. So Mantic needs to be out in front of them. Mantic's out in front of Shikari, I believe. Looks like he's going to be. But he's not going to be out in front of Albini. Albini holds into P6. Mantic's in 7 and Shikari in 8. Flavor's on the back of Schumacher as well. That's for 5th and 6th. They're going to have Albini up there soon. Albini's 2.9 behind. Flavor's in. The Wallington is the only car yet to box on the hard compound tyres at the start of the race. Everyone else is boxed now. Shikari trying to make on the outside, or the inside, sorry, now into... Oh, I'm trying to get the camera view. There you go. And Mantic holds on to it at the moment.
The scary part is Waddington is actually pulling a gap on those older tires.
Yeah, well, those hards will go like 30 laps. If you look after them, they can go like 28 to 30 laps. But that's what I'm saying. The strat for the hard soft is there. If you obviously get safety cars and stuff like that, you can do it. But he could do it. That's why I think Callum is going to the end though. That's the issue. So like Air Max, Schumacher and that. Schumacher might be able to get to the end as well, but Air Max will have to box again. Albini is going to have to pass all these, I think. I think he's going to have to pass Schumacher and Callum to win his race. Right, and Shikari needs to get past Mantic, otherwise he's not going to have any chance probably at a podium. This is the fight, and this is for 6th position right now. But the thing is, though, Shikari's on the inside this time. Mantic will have DRS. Who's going to have the big enough battery? Neither of them got any battery, so it's going to probably be Mantic with the DRS. Way more grip. Shikari holds on to it. This will be now though. Watch how much Mantic drops in the next 5-6 corners because of those tyres. It'll be in DRS, but I think only just. Albini's got past Schumacher, I believe. It looks like it, yeah. He was 2 tenths behind going into turn 3. Yeah, 3 and 4. And now he's down to like, oh, he's out of it. He's already lost it. So he's going to be outside the DRS activation, I think. That means Mantic's in trouble now. Schumacher is still on the back of Albini with DRS, but still down at 6 tenths now. Mantic has got a friend in Franz, his teammate, on the mediums. Franz does have to box again, Mantic doesn't. But the fresher tyres though of Mantic against old set of mediums. The mediums are 13 laps old against 5 lap old hards. But the mediums are so much stronger than the hards. Pretty much Mantic needs Franz to catch up to Shikari really. And help him in there in that battle. Wallington in the pit lane is going to come out then. Where's he going to come out to? He could do it coming out in front of Albini and in front of Schumacher. Because I think he's already had enough drama with Schumacher, but it looks like he's got a bit more with him. He could do it coming out before him though, and not behind him, and he's going to be behind him. Round 2. So Schumacher's old tyres against Wallington's brand new mediums. One can just hold his tyres in and then he can just go for a thingy move through DRS straight.
Yeah, also and Shikari right there in the gearbox as well now.
Yeah. And Schumacher didn't get involved in it. I think that might have been after earlier when we went in the back of Waddington and also made that contact with him that he'd let him through, but yeah. And that's now put Shikari on the inside now at turn 1, and Shikari moves up in front of Wallington, but Wallington's going to go straight back at him because Shikari's got no DRS and no ERS. So see you later, Liam. This is why you don't empty your battery, because you've got nothing to fight back with and to defend. You always leave yourself 20% battery at least to try and attack and defend with. Flavour 3-second time penalty. I'll tell you one thing though, those old hards are dreadful around here. Even new hards ain't exactly great. I noticed that on Wednesday. So when we had that person party saying, "Oh, Hartsville fantastic," and they're going, "Ah, what?" So mine didn't feel very good at all. I think
Mine felt good in the like mid stint. At the beginning and the end, though, they were terrible.
Yeah, Mantic's movement. Max is gone. Got to be careful though. Coming back on. Schumacher 3-second time penalty. And Max is back underway. He's caught too much of that curb, hasn't he? As Mantic got past Schumacher as well, is it? Well, Schumacher's going to DRS on Mantic, so he's going straight back at him. They're both on old mediums. Oh, wow. There's going to be a penalty coming there. Contact between Mantic and Schumacher. Mantic was on the inside of Schumacher, and that caused that collision. I don't know why he does it. He'll pick himself a penalty for that. I would have thought. But that'll be getting sent to the stewards. In the pits there now, Max. Does he have damage or not? We'll clip that look back at there just to see. See what it looked like before I say anything else. Right then, Max to the pits for softs, 9 laps. Whether there's a tap from behind or if they're turned in on them, I'm not too sure. Not without the arrows. I'm seeing Mantic's view. Right then, P1 Callum, 11 seconds in front of Albini. Albini's got 8 laps to catch him. Well, a faster compound tyre, yes, but the problem is those mediums will be dropping off now in the next couple of laps max, so it's all down to really, pretty much how long either driver's tyres are going to last, because Callum's going to be literally on the edge as well, so Waddington will just need 3rd position. He will jump above Dark for 2nd in the championship and wrap that up. He only needs 12 points, and I think 3rd is like 18 or 20 points or something, so I'm pretty sure it is 20 points. And here, let me look. That's 22 points for 2nd to 3rd, so yeah, he's guaranteed to be in 2nd in the overall Drivers' Championship. Albini would jump into, I believe, 4th or 3rd. Might be 3rd actually. I think he might be 3rd. No, he'll jump to 4th. He'll jump above Bull Beast, but won't jump above Waddington or Dark. He would pretty much, yeah, he wouldn't have done it even if he won the race to beat Waddington, because Waddington's like 40 points in front. It's 30 points as a race win, so. But he will jump above Bull Beast. Last year's defending champion isn't racing today. And Quadro, also the driver's champion this season, is also not racing. Ferrari have won the constructors. That's all wrapped up as well. Alfa Romeo Aston Martin is that's Franz having fun. He's having a really good fun. Broke his win twice, and now he's spinning around.
Whee!
And now he's boxing. Probably going to go to softs for a bit of fun at the end. Yeah, so Ferrari got the championship wrapped up because obviously no Alpines racing, so Ferrari didn't really need to race here either. Williams can't catch up to Alpine, so that's all wrapped up as well. McLaren would guarantee themselves in 4th. So that's pretty much wrapped up. Mercedes is in 5th, and they're guaranteed 5th now as well. With the results as they stand, AlphaTauri are in trouble though, because Red Bull are winning this race right now, and even if they don't win this race, all the Red Bull has to do is outscore the AlphaTauri, which is Air Max against Callum, and whoever basically wins in front of them two will be in 7th at the moment. 6th, sorry. At the moment, Red Bull would jump to 6th. Tari will jump down to 7. Haas will go into 8th, maybe? What was Alfa Romeo doing? Alfa Romeo's doing that. So Alfa Romeo would jump Haas at the moment, just into 8th. Haas will go 9th, and then Aston will bring home in 10th. Pretty much Aston had to really do a really good job today, and they haven't. At the moment, they need they need 29 points. At the moment, they're not getting 29 points. Right, Mantic's got past Schumacher. Will Schumacher fight back again on the next DRS straight? Oh, Schumacher's slide there, so no, that fight's over, I think. Well, he's not going over, but he's not going to be able to make the move this time. Franz has come out behind Flavor in 8th and 9th. And Franz is on soft, so yeah, Flavor doesn't really will find him. No point. Schumacher still half a second on the back of Mantic. Got 4 laps to go. Can Albini catch up to Callum in 7.1 seconds? He's pretty much going to need to pull close to 2 seconds a lap on him now. Like 1.8 seconds to catch him. He's going to have to move some now. Franz 108.788 fast lap of the race, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be close to not being beaten now. Not unless someone else boxes at the back to go to softs to try and beat it. Oh, Schumacher's gone sort of wide though at turn 4. That's going to put him out of DRS. There's Callum at the moment. He has got 4 more laps to go, and he's got a 6.2 left. Well, 6.2, sorry, so yeah, it's not quite what I was thinking. It's going to be less than that, isn't it? 4 laps with 6 seconds apart. And this is the one that's trying to chase him down. Problem is for Albini, he's got really no ERS. I think if he does catch him, I think it's going to be the last lap. They're going to be within a second if he does catch him.
Schumacher's boxing.
Yeah, he's boxing to go softs. He's not going to get lapped or anything, so he should be fine. Callum's just gone around the final few corners now. It's 5.6 now, 5.5. I don't think Albini's going to catch Callum unless Callum makes a mistake, you know. Because he's pulled 8 tenths this lap. That isn't enough. Pulls 8 tenths the next 2 laps. Is only going to be, well, he's going to be like 3.5, 3.8 seconds behind. Callum's tyres make it though. Right, we're now at 4.6. And there isn't really any fights going on right now. Franz would jump Air Max with that time penalty Air Max has got though. Nothing else would change though at the back. Anywhere else. Schumacher needs to find 10. Yeah, we need to find more than that. He needs to pass Flavor as well, so we need a massive help there. I don't think that's going to happen either. I think this is locked up apart from Air Max losing to a position to Franz for 6th. Pretty much Air Max is going to give Franz the position because of the time penalties that he's got. And it was Air Max that was the reason why Franz got a broken wing in the second broken wing for Franz. When we went the back of him, so... Right, Franz is on the back of Air Max. This is the fight for 6th. We're on the penultimate lap of the race, and pretty much the penultimate lap of EFR's season number 7. And for F1 2022 will be no more after this week. And for
Thank God.
And for 90% of people, it's pretty much thank God. And there you go, Callum's just down to 1 lap of the race. He has got a 3-second gap. He can pretty much just cruise that home and not to make any mistakes. And the Red Bull's Ferrari's gone, Schumacher's gone, but he'll be classified as finished, but he's out of the race. Got yellow flags out in the second sector. This is going to be pretty much the last few chances Franz are going to have on Air Max. I mean, for Air Max, so there isn't really much point anyway, because that penalty he's got is not going to help him anyway. He would lose position to Franz no matter what. And Franz has pulled that gap now. He is home and dry. Yeah, Franz is gone. I think Air Max's tyres are done. And it does look like Callum is going to hold on to win the race. I did say when he boxed that he's going to the end, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wins this race. And those tyres hung on long enough for Callum. So Callum wins the final race of the season in the Red Bull. And Albani was on pole but comes out in 2nd. And Wallington will bring home in 3rd and guarantee himself second place in the overall Drivers' Championship. Albani guarantees himself into 4th in the Drivers' Championship. Alfa Romeo of Shikari brings home in 4. I got to just double check the standings a second, but I thought a funny thing I just wanted to do the drivers. So Ferrari win the constructors, Alpine will take home the 2nd. 3rd will be Williams, 4 will now be 100% McLaren. 5 will be Mercedes, 6th will be Red Bull, 7th will be AlphaTauri, 8th will be Alfa Romeo, I think, and 9th will be Haas, 10th will be Aston. Callum wins it then, Albani 2nd, 3rd is Wallington, that's your podium. Fast lap would be for Franz, I believe. Shikari bring home in 4, Franz 5, 6 is Air Max. And then we get the classified ones in a second. Classified results. So yeah, Callum wins it, 2nd Albani, 3rd is Waddington, 4 is Shikari, 5 is Franz with a fast lap of a 108.788, and then Air Max in 6, 7 is Mantic, 8 is Flavor, and then Schumacher will bring home in 9th, even though he DNF, but he DNF with 90% of the race complete. Alicio and Allied are the only DNFs in the race. Thank you for joining me, Jeff, for the final race of the season.
Yes, sir.
And that is EFR done for season number 7. And F1 2022 we'll be back for a new game in 4 to 6 weeks time probably. At the earliest will be 4 weeks, so I don't think it'll be more like 6 weeks for season number 8. Everybody have a great break, and we'll catch you all next season.